Hey Mom, and everyone else out there, it's Nathan in Raleigh, North Carolina. Mom, I just wanted to wish you a happy graduation. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you, and these last few years you've been so busy with working full time, going to school, being a mom to me and Drew, and being a wife, and I'm so proud of you. I love you so much. I miss you. I wish I could watch you walk across the stage. And I love you, and I hope to see you real soon.
Thanks, sir. So, that's it. That's all it takes for you to leave on an I-1 bus and be right back. It's about 29 degrees here in Denver right now. This is kind of balmy weather compared to what we did go through just a few days ago. When like below zero, like when it's like negative 11 degrees, frostbite sets in very fast. My phone has a hole in it. I'm gonna stop this video pretty soon, but I did go back to West Virginia. Decided to leave my father's home by way of hospital transport because it was the only way to get out of McDowell County after exhausting and I need tried and true connections that I hadn't been there in a long time. One of my friends just told me, he said, sorry, he wanted to come get me, and he's like, we made plans, and then he had car problems, and then he was an older man. He just said, you know what? Sometimes it just doesn't work out, Nate. Sometimes you're just gonna have to deal with having a house with no water and a whole bunch of secrets, and there's no heat, and the blankets are gone, but there's a teddy bear that wasn't there, and all kinds of things that would just break your heart into a million little pieces and light it on fire, which is basically a good phrase representative of who my father has decided to be. What do I think about? Let's see these two side by side. Think about how forever beautiful I was in 2010 because my mother in 2009 showed up late to my college graduation on purpose. I think about going to Yale University in 2022, being kicked out because my father went to January 6th. I think about surviving Ron Morrow, a multimillionaire that only hired me because I was hot. It went #1 in the country. And then I think about someone kind of still here, knows what's right, doesn't change, lives on the East Coast, on the beach, and has told me 25 times she used to be Catholic. And then I think about, I came back to West Virginia, and I got back here. And here's a picture of me before I went to West Virginia last winter. And here's me now, doing what I can, what I have, where I'm at. I think about the 8 years that I was incredibly lonely and isolated and trying 5 times total to get out of there. And I think about all the sacrifice that had to be made because my mother lost her mind in 2012 when she was permanently terminated, and I was surviving the physical effects of ICU crash cart meds that a doctor told me had no reason to be in my body. And do I know anybody who'd do this? I think about this piece of shit, the 6,000 square feet, that was so important to be passed down to me that my father just could not tell me the truth about anything in 2023. And then finally, I think about the people who connected me to the place I am now, Dish, and what their response is today. The mansions, anybody that I used to know, the very few people in there that I love, the people that died. And then I remember what I came out here for. It was never that company. It was a community.